Hi guys, welcome back to my series, Non-stereotypical serial killers. This is part 2 for Wayne Williams, known for the Atlanta child unalivings. So the body of Nathaniel Cater had been found 2 days later after Wayne had been seen at that bridge. So the police ends up bringing him in for an interview, and he also agrees to do 3 different polygraph tests. All of them came out as inconclusive. On top of that, they searched his car and his house, and the hairs that they found were a match with the hairs that were found on his previous victim, Jimmy Ray Payne, who was 21. So the hairs were a match. James' coworkers also said they had seen scratches on his face and arms around the same time as the unalivings and disappearances were happening. So all of this was enough to arrest him, and he was charged June 21st, 1981. His trial started January 6, 1982, and it only lasted a month or 2 months. And it only took the jury 12 hours to deliberate and found him guilty for both unalivings. And he was sentenced to life in prison. However, in the late 90s, he filed for a retrial, where he and his lawyer were saying that law enforcement that was in charge of his case covered up evidence showing the involvement of the KKK and the crimes, the disappearances, and the unalivings. But the request for the retrial was denied by the judge, claiming that all of the unalivings had stopped after Wayne had been arrested. And even to this day, Wayne upholds that he's innocent and that the evidence showing the involvement of the KKK was completely covered up by the police. And interestingly enough, some of the family members of the victims also believed that Wayne was wrongfully convicted and that the cases were closed way too soon.